Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Instant 20 Cup Multi-Grain Cooker. So I'm first going to talk about it, then we're actually going to cook some white rice with it. So it's got a really neat design. You're going to press this button right here, the lid's going to lift up. There's what that looks like. Now this has like a non-stick coating to it. We also have the steamer tray in here. Now when we do the white rice, we're not going to use this. But if you look at the cookbook and you do like the carb reduce with the rice, then that's when you're going to use it, or if you're going to steam like some vegetables. They've got a chart in here. We're going to be using 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. Then when you want to close the lid, just close it and it stays closed. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the display. This part is really bright. The sides here are kind of dim. So you're going to press the menu select, but you're going to watch this. It's over here. It's going to say white rice. You press it again, it says brown rice, carb reduce, mixed grains. Then it jumps over to this side, steam, slow cook, and saute. Again, it's kind of dim, but you can see you're going to walk it through. It jumps over to the other side. I'm just pressing the menu select button. Then it'll come back. So a white rice is what we're going to do. Now this is the type of rice I'm going to be using. So here's the measuring cup it comes with. Now it says this is 1 cup. It seems I did some measuring, like this is 1 cup also, but this is a little bit smaller than 1 actual measuring cup. So I can brew 1 cup of rice or all the way up to 7 cups of rice. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 cups of rice. So I dump my rice in here. Again, here's what this is where the heating element looks like. Now it does talk about, you do get some condensation up here. When you open the lid, it's gonna drain, and it does kind of end up down in here. It says you can just let it evaporate, or when this all cools down, you can get a paper towel and wipe it up. And Miss Fiona knows I'm doing a video. Okay, so now I've got my 4 cups of water. I'm just gonna dump the water in. I've got my rice and my water. I may even it out a little bit, just kind of make it even. I just simply close the lid. It's gonna stay closed. Hit the menu select button. The white rice is flashing, and I'm simply gonna hit the start button. Okay, so I started a stopwatch. We're going to time it. It does say the countdown is going to count down when it gets to the 5-minute mark. Okay, so we're almost at the 9-minute mark. Again, all you see is the word on, but we open it up, we can see that it is starting to cook the rice. Okay, so about the 35-minute mark, that's when you start the countdown. So the word on is going to be displayed for about 35 minutes. Now it's counting down from 5 minutes. While it's cooking, you do get quite a bit of steam coming out of that port right there. We can take a peek. Yeah, it's doing a good job. Okay, so it's going to end here in about 5 seconds. It does have a keep warm function. So if you're not able to get to it right away, it will keep the rice warm. It's going to beep at you to let you know that it's ended. All right, now be careful. There is some steam still here. Press this button. And there's the rice. Okay. Wow, it did a good job, looks like. Doesn't stick to it. It's easy to get out. Okay, let's take a closer look. Yeah, the rice, it tastes good. I've been tasting it. Looks like it did a good job. Yeah, and even all the way down to the bottom, you know, you get a little bit of that starchiness to it, but it doesn't stick to it. Looks like it cooks it pretty good. So, you know, total time was about 40 minutes. Cleanup's going to be really simple. Let this cool. You can put that pan in the dishwasher. It comes out, you can put that in the dishwasher. Simply just wipe this off with a towel. A little bit different measurements for brown rice, 1 cup of rice to 1.2 cups of water. And then for the carb reduce, you're gonna put the rice in that. Again, it takes about 40 minutes. You're gonna use the measurement marks in the basket for the amount of grains. So in the basket, it's got some measurements also. Now it does have a delay start. So you can hit delay start, pick what you want, hit delay start, you know, you can change in whatever time you want, then hit the start, and it won't start until that time passes. Now the keep warm function has a low and a high. Now when you've got it on the steam function, this is where you're gonna set the time. You're gonna set how long you wanna steam something. There is a steaming timetable in here that tells you how much to do broccoli, 12 to 14 minutes, cauliflower, 13 to 15 minutes. Then you would hit the start button, and then it would beep after that amount of time. So this is on the big side, I feel like. I do wish the screen was a little bit brighter. This is nice and bright. I'm getting used to these not being so bright, but you know, I wish it was brighter. It does have a 2-prong cord. It is 30 inches long, and this is 120 volts, 60 hertz, 860 watts. So overall, almost 10 inches, but let's lift the lid. With the lid all the way open, it's 20.5 inches. You know, inside your cooking area is almost 8¼ inches by about 5¼ and it is a circle, but at its widest point, it's about 13 inches. So not sure why this isn't an actual measuring cup. I mean, it does only go up to 3/4, but I figured all the way to the top would be an actual cup. And these markings on the side are a little confusing. I mean, I put 4 cups of water in there and it doesn't go up to the 4 mark. So I'm not exactly sure what those markings on the side are for. And again, it's not doing anything special as far as cutting time off. You know, it does take, you know, 40 to 45 minutes to cook this rice. It does retail for $100. I did buy this one used for about $70 off of Amazon, but right now it is on sale for $80. You know, I would like to see something, so I don't have to have this manual all the time. I would like to see like white rice, you know, they could put it on the cup, they could put like a little sticker or something. Just give me the measurements, or put the measurements in the container that I can actually use. And maybe I can, I don't know a ton about rice cookers, but I kind of bring the approach of, okay, I'm new to rice cookers. How does it work? I mean, do you have to be an expert at rice cookers to understand it? I've read the manual. The manual is very basic. It doesn't explain the markings on the side. It goes over this is pretty good. You know, this is a pretty basic manual. 20 cups. So 7 cups of rice when it's cooked must be 20 cups. You know, it does look and feel nice. It looks like it's a nice appliance. It is just on the big side. Underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that really helps out my YouTube channel. If there's something I wasn't doing right with this, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm not an expert at rice cookers. I will put a link to this in the show description notes. I hope this video helps. If you could, please like and subscribe.